Hello H3 Crewzers, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am filming on location here and I am on board the beautiful Carnival Miracle today. Tomorrow I got a lot to do. I got some ship tour videos to film and all that, but we are sitting here just off the coast of Cabo San Lucas. It was a beautiful day today in Cabo San Lucas, and tomorrow we'll be back in Cabo before having a sea day and then returning back to Long Beach on Sunday, which is going to be a very sad day. But we have breaking news from Carnival today that I just couldn't pass up not sharing the information with you. We have two ships that are going to be leaving the Carnival fleet, and this is something that none of us want to see, but it has been announced, and I'm going to go over that as well as deployment changes. Some of the ships are being moved around, and also what is going on in Australia because the uncertainty of cruising in Australia right now with the restrictions. And basically we're going to go over all of that in today's video, so let's get right to it. Okay, H3 Crewzers, as I mentioned in the intro, we have a lot of breaking news regarding Carnival Cruise Lines that came out today. And there's some serious news here that we're going to talk about. Now, before I get into that, I am just off the coast of Cabo here on Carnival Miracle. It's really windy. The wind's kind of seeping through our door a little bit, so I do apologize if you hear any of that wind. I can't handle that. Also, my light that's the camera's mounted to, it is broken and it kind of wobbles a little bit. I guess it's time for another ring light, sadly. But if it wobbles, I apologize. I hope the ship doesn't rock too much. Now, before we get into this, one last thing, I do want to take a moment to invite you to smash that subscribe button below and also hit the alert button afterwards, which will notify you anytime we upload any cruise news or cruise vlogs here on H3 Family Vlogs. It is 100% free to do both of those, and we do have a goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2022, and we can't do it without you guys smashing that subscribe button. So go ahead, smash it right now, and if you don't, we're just gonna put some bad juju your way. Okay? But no, on to the news. I did write it down on a piece of paper right here. One of these lovely Carnival papers. I wrote it on the back pretty much so I can kind of jump through some things and focus more on you than sit and read basic, stuff. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Australia. If you don't know about cruising in Australia, it's really up in the air right now. Nobody knows what's going to go on. They got some really strict regulations, and with COVID and everything going on, it doesn't look like cruising is going to start anytime soon in Australia. I hope something gets on track because one of my cruises that I want to do, my 2.0 cruise that I'm working on, I want to be from Australia. We still got to do the 1.0, but the 2.0 is supposed to be in Australia, and I don't want to move that to the 3.0. But because of the uncertainty that's going on with Australia, they're taking Carnival Spirit and Carnival Splendor, and they are not restarting anytime soon in Australia, so those ships are coming back stateside. I don't know exactly where Carnival Splendor is going. Some are talking about whether Carnival Splendor is going to go back to the West Coast and replace Panorama, because supposedly Panorama needs repairs and stinks. I can vouch that is not true. Carnival Panorama, it's a beautiful ship. She's in great working order. I just saw her actually today when we were in Cabo, and I've been on her since the restart, and she is in good shape, so I don't see why that would be a situation. I honestly think that Carnival Splendor is probably going to end up somewhere on the East Coast, replacing some sailings from some deployment changes going on. So again, Carnival Spirit and Carnival Splendor are not going to go to, or they're going to leave Australia and come back to the United States. With that said, a two-ship return to Australia will be announced sometime in the future when we know what's going on with Australia. Once things kind of get figured out, they will take two ships. They don't know what ships, but they're going to take two ships and move them to Australia for a restart at some point in time. Now, whether that's Splendor and Spirit, or if that's two different ships, maybe eventually Carnival Panorama will go to Australia, because originally she was supposed to be a P&O ship in Australia. So who knows? Maybe they'll move Panorama one day to Australia, or maybe it'll be something different. Now, deployment changes. Carnival Spirit will actually be going to Jacksonville, Florida to replace Carnival Ecstasy's, or to cover Carnival Ecstasy sailings from March 7th to April 9th. After that, the 2 sailings after that will be canceled, and then whatever ship's going to replace Carnival Ecstasy's sailings from there on will be announced later. And then Carnival Ecstasy is going to be going to Mobile, Alabama, and she will be covering Carnival Sensation sailings from March 5th to October 10th. So Carnival Spirit to Florida, Ecstasy to Mobile, Alabama. And then what covers Spirit later on, after, the sailings in April or the end of April, we're not sure yet. That will be announced soon once they figure that out. Now, obviously, you saw the title. 2 ships are being sold, or not yet sold, whether it's to scrapyards or to another line, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same fate as Carnival Inspiration and Carnival Imagination and Carnival Fantasy. It's just a really depressing situation. I think some of us may need some tissues. But yes, 2 ships are going to be leaving the fleet, and this is going to be Carnival Sensation. If you notice by what I was talking about, Carnival Sensation was being replaced by Ecstasy, and Carnival Sensation will not be restarting. She is just being sold off immediately. No one will ever sail on Carnival Sensation again. Now, if she gets sold to another line, which I don't think's happened, I think she's going to go to a shipyard. I haven't seen that full news, but if she does go to another line, passengers will get lucky enough to sail on her again. If not, no one will sail on Carnival Sensation again. So if you were on her last sailing before the shutdown, sadly, you are among the very last to ever sail on her again. And that is something that's really actually kind of heartbreaking to see these ships get taken out of service like that. And the second ship, if you didn't catch on, I did say Carnival Ecstasy is going to Mobile, Alabama from March 5th to October 10th, but that is the second ship leaving the fleet in 2022. Carnival Ecstasy will be setting sail for the last time on October 10th with passengers. And again, this is sad to see, and she'll probably have the same fate, end up on the beach and being scrapped. Again, if that information comes out as she's being sold somewhere else, I will update you in a future vlog. But that's pretty much it for the Australia, the deployment changes, and the selling the ships. I do want you guys to take a moment before you leave this video and go to some other YouTube video. Go into the comments below. Leave your comments on what you feel about the deployment changes. What do you think this means for Mobile, Alabama, with Sensation leaving and being replaced by Ecstasy, and then Ecstasy being sold off too? Who do you think, or what ship do you think will eventually fill the shoes in Mobile, Alabama? Because if those ships are gone and they haven't announced anything coming in after Ecstasy for Mobile, Alabama, what do you think? Leave those comments below. Also, how do you feel about Australia and the situation going on? Comments on that. And lastly, do you have any memories on Sensation and Ecstasy? Have you sailed on her? Or either of them? And what's your greatest memories on those? Leave those below, because when these ships leave service, it's nice to take a moment and really remember those ships for how beautiful they are and how, all the memories that they created over the years. So again, leave those comments. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button below. And lastly, again, just like I mentioned at the beginning, we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2022, and we can't do that without you guys. So smash that subscribe button below, and then when it pops up, hit the alert button as well, so that way you get notified anytime we upload a video right here on the channel. But that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I will be continuing tomorrow with ship tour videos, and finally get to record a ship tour video the way I've always imagined doing a ship tour video. And I really hope you like it, because it's something I haven't seen done in a ship tour video, and it's always how I wanted to film one, and my GoPro now allows me to film it exactly how I see it in my mind. So I hope you guys like that. That will be obviously uploaded after the cruise when we return Sunday, and as well as some cabin tours. And I do have a little hookup that's telling me he's gonna a little birdie that's letting me know he's gonna let me film a couple extra cabins here. I'm not sure exactly when. I got to talk to him and see when he is gonna let me film some extra cabins, because we're only at 50% capacity right now. 1,200 people on this ship right now. It is absolutely dead. At 8 o'clock at night, upstairs on Lido deck feels like 2 o'clock in the morning. There's like 5 people sitting up there. In the day, there was maybe 50 to 100 people on Lido deck out by the pools. It is absolutely amazing to be sailing at low capacity, but at the same time, it's also sad. I don't like the overcrowding, but you know, it is sad to see it this empty. But other than that, guys, again, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Thumbs up if you liked the video, and take care. Have a wonderful day. I hope to see you on the Lido deck sometime soon.